Professor Alan Dershowitz. Professor, thank you very much for joining us. So you're here at the Israel Day concert.
Yeah.
Were you at the parade before?
I saw the parade, right. Yeah.
And so there's been this, you've been a very, very outspoken voice against BDS, particularly in the US. And there was obviously this big controversy regarding certain groups who are advocating at least a limited boycott of Israeli goods from Judea and Samaria or the settlements. What's your opinion? Should they have been included in the parade as they were? Or do you feel they should have been excluded?
My feeling is that you can't be pro-BDS and pro-Israel. If you favor boycotting Israel, if you favor any kind of unique sanction against Israel, singling out Israel to be the only country in the world subject to BDS, you cannot be pro-Israel. On the other hand, this is one day a year where we don't check people for how kosher their tzitzis are, or how supportive they are of Israel. We really allow everybody pretty much to march. Whether you march in the parade or as a protester to the parade, this is a show of unity. So I'm totally against BDS, but I am in favor of having an open march. Now, I wish J Street would have the same policy. J Street is the worst hypocrisy going because they want to be part of the big tent, but they will not allow people like me ever to speak at J Street events.
Why do you think that is?
Because they don't want their members to hear the truth about what their positions actually are. So I repeat my challenge here, J Street. If you want to be part of the big tent, invite me into your tent. Let your people hear a real pro-Israel point of view so that they'll understand why J Street is not pro-Israel.
And just one last question regarding, one of the main arguments of these sort of pro-BDS groups was regarding the parade was that they're only advocating a partial boycott of what they call settlement goods. Do you see any distinction between the two boycotts?
I do not see any distinction. If you uniquely boycott Israel and don't boycott every other country in the world that you believe has a problem, then you are selectively imposing that form of morality. So I oppose all forms of boycott, and I don't believe you can be called pro-Israel if you support any kind of a boycott against Israel.
Okay. Thank you very much, Professor Dershowitz.
Thank you.